Merry Christmas to all, and to all...
How's it going, guys? Today's our Christmas special. We are down Ogmore, basically where we fished a few months ago off the rocks. We're just on the beach to the right hand side. We have cast out, but we've had to sort of wind in because the weed is that bad. We're winding down, bringing it in, and you're basically getting stuck straight into the seaweed. There's that much seaweed out there.
It's the size of bindings, the one I had to walk down into the water because Richard couldn't drag it any further without snapping the line, breaking bits off. We cast out again, exactly the same, jamming in the eyes and on. We've got tapered leaders on, but I mean it was bad in the summer when we were over on the rocks, but not as bad as this because we're not to the right, we're not to the left of where the rocks were, we're to the right of it, so we were more to the left, so we're even closer to the estuary, and I think that's where the weed must be coming from. There's everything in there, leaves in there, weed in there,
Fishing line,
bits of crap paper,
rope, you name it, there's literally everything in this weed. So once it goes on your line, you ain't getting it off. So we're gonna basically cast them out in a couple of hours, or maybe in like an hour, maybe, just to see how it gets on then, because it was unfishable.
yeah.
You'd be casting out, your lines, your rods would be doing that constantly, your lines would be getting dragged because of the seaweed, and then you just have, like Dad said, big clumps of bin lids of seaweed.
We tried in close to see if it was any better, and it was bad, and then Richard said, oh, I'm going to cast as far as I can. I went, go on and see if it's any better. No, it wasn't any better.
It's just as bad, to be fair.
So,
It was the build up of the line, you just keep building and building, and then that's where it drags your lead, I suppose.
obviously, I took my rigs off. I was going to pack my rods in and walk right down to the right, but I'm only just getting better from like the sickness bug and everything I had, so it would have probably killed me
fish well off the beach.
And we got our lovely hats on. My granddaughter, Maisie, lent me hers because my old Christmas hat I had from a couple of years ago was falling to bits. So she lent me this nice new one. And I don't know what the young Richard's got on. I don't know what he's got in his head.
Just a few years old, but it does a lot of magic sing-song as well. There we are, see? You can have a bit of entertainment on you.
We've had some, because the camera is on Richard's rod stand, you don't want to put it on the tripod because it is quite windy in case it blows over, because my rod's been over earlier. But people are giving us some strange looks and laughing. They can see the ants, they don't realise we're going to be doing filming. But yeah, we'll have a good time anyway, because
Yeah,
we're out and about. I haven't been out for a couple of weeks, so it's just nice to be out anyway, as we always say. So the next time we talk, because hopefully we'll be telling you we'll be having less speed on the line. Hopefully, but we can only try, guys. Richard's got this week off, so today was the best weather out of the week. So we thought we'd give it a try.
Yeah, we might get out maybe next week if we can, just before Christmas. But this might be the last video before Christmas time. We don't know yet, so that's why I've done a Christmas special today, just in case, I suppose.
Because the way the weather's up and down, and Richard's days off, if it's blowing a gale and counting down with rain, there's no good trying to film in that. It was the same with catfishing. When it's down with rain, I can't see them. My glasses
So it's not good for him.
But it's not so bad there with catfishing because you're sat under the brolly or the bivvy. But out here, you're in the elements. It's alright if you're not filming, but it's hard filming in the rain, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
Yeah, we'll see you later, guys.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
I've just stuck a rod out there, guys, just to see how bad the weed is now. If it comes in, it's like big balls of weed again. Obviously, I'm going to grind it in and not bother for another hour. But I'm gonna try it just to see. You never know. I had a perfect bait on as well. It was only out there for about 15 minutes this morning, so I've just stuck that out there. It's not like, you know, a fresh bait, but it'll do. So I'm going to keep that out there now for 20 minutes or a half hour. Keep an eye on the rod tips to see how they are, and I'll let you know if the weed's that bad. I'm hoping it's not. We've got a couple of rigs to try out today as well. They're known as the Portsmouth rig, or the 2-hook loop rig, either one. So we're going to try that out. As long as the weed's not too bad, we're going to cast them out and give it a go. But they're like a stepped up version. We're not trying to catch 2 rays on one rig, but it gives you double the chance, I suppose. We've got 3.0, size 3.0 hooks on, so they're not too big, because Dad wants to try and get a small eyed just to finish off his Grand Slam for the year. I seen the other day that Gareth Griffiths done 8 rays in the UK. Incredible, incredible. You know, I've done 4, and a lot of people around have done 4 as well. But to do 8, it's just, I don't think it's ever been done, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping today Dad can have his small eye, and then Dad's done it. Yeah, Dad just said it, the only small eye he'll have is a small eye dogfish. So yeah, if I have any luck, guys, I'll bring you back. I'm hoping the weed's not too bad. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys.
Right, guys, we've just cast out now, and we're right up, I don't know if you can see, we're right up on the beach truck. The weed is still bad. We got 1 rod each out. It's 3:15 now, and I think high tide is, I think it's 6:30. We've never fished down here on a tide this size, so we don't know if we'll end up in the car park, yeah, the way it's going. It's absolutely flying in here. But as fast as you cast now. We walk right back and you think, oh, I'm 50, 60 yards away from the water now. By the time you bait of a rig, it's round the bottom of your rod stand. So yeah, this is the first cast since we spoke. We're 3:15 now. When we get up the top, if the weed gets any better, we'll get back to you. At least if the weed eases off, we'll have half a chance. We'll see you later, guys.
It's been nigh on impossible, guys. We're casting now and it's just dragging us straight across the rocks. The video has been a bit of a disaster, in all fairness. So I'm going to see what footage I got, and I might add it to the next video next time we go out. Because at the moment I've only been able to cast out about 50 yards, if that. Because any further, it's literally just dragging me straight that way. Dad's not even fishing at the moment, he's just holding them both in. So it has been a bit of a disaster. But that's I suppose it was a bad decision to come down here. It was genuinely a bad decision. We should have gone over Friar's Point or somewhere. We probably would have had half a chance over there. So we're going to keep them out for another hour. But I've only got one rod out, to be fair. Just to see if anything happens. But this is the actual, you know, what most people don't show. They don't show the bad parts. But this is raw footage of sometimes we have a disaster of a day. Christmas special or no Christmas special. So like I said, if we don't have much luck, I'll combine this with the next video if we get out next week, and have like a 2-part Christmas special in one sort of video. Like, I've cast out about 50 yards. It's not dragging me too much, but you never know, I might have a bass or something take you, you don't know. Or maybe a strap conger, you never know. I don't think I'll get any chance catching a braid. So if we have any luck, guys, we'll bring you back. Disaster or no disasters. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. See you in a bit. So the rods have been out now probably for, I don't know, I want to say half hour roughly, something like that. The light's going now as well, sunset's going down. The fishing wise, it's been a disaster, but I'm hoping once high water comes now, I'm hoping the weed stops, which it seemed to have. The breakers out there are really big, perfect for surfing. If you're out there surfing, it's perfect. So everything's gone against us, but like I said, that's just part of fishing sometimes. Sometimes you make a bad decision, and that's what we've done by the look of it. The lines are still getting dragged that way a little bit. So there's no point trying the Portsmouth rig or anything like that. I'm just going to keep with the pulley panels. We've got anchovy and squid on the one, and then we've got sandeel and squid on the other ones. If we have any luck, guys, I'll bring you back. There we have it, guys. Some nice Christmas lights going on. Dad's got the same. When it gets a little bit darker, I'll stand up a bit further back and show you. Bit of fun, I suppose. Got tinsel in the car as well. Made it all proper Christmassy. We haven't got any fish to show for it, but we've got a laugh at least. There we are, there's Dad's lights now. Waves are still just as bad as what they were earlier. Still nothing yet, guys. It's still another hour, I think, before high water, so we've still got a bit of a time. Rods is staying out there a little bit better now, since we've cast them out. So I'm hoping now for the next, well, at least hour or so, we might have half a chance. Hopefully. We've got fresh baits on. Oh no, I think Dad's got one rod out now. He's come back to planet Earth. He's decided to cast one out. I've got 2 rods out. I've got one on anchovy and squid and one on sand eel, double sand eel. Yeah, Dad's cast his rod out as well. He's gonna put anchovy and squid on now. Currently he's got 2 sand eels on, so hopefully we have some type of action. It's been a good day, but it's also been a frustrating day, I suppose. But at the end of the day, we're out fishing, so next week I'm hoping we can get back out. And like I said earlier, I'll try and combine the 2 videos together and have like a double Christmas video, I suppose. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit, guys.
There's Richard over there, guys. He's lit up like a Christmas tree. I don't know how much you can see. His suit's lit up. His stand's lit up. And he had his hat on earlier. Put his head torch on. The hat started singing to him and he couldn't get it to switch off. So that gave me a bit of a laugh. But the waves down here, look. I don't know if you can see it because it's so dark even with my head torch on. We're up a bit higher now at least, so some of the waves are huge. Like I said, we've only had, I'd say we might have had an hour's fishing all day long really. Because like I said, we cast out, we had weed on the line. It was ridiculous. We went down to 1 rod and then stopped and then sat on our box for about 3.5 hours and then had another go, 1 rod each, more weed. But you've wound in since we've been here, haven't you?
Yeah, I've wound in a few times.
You had a bit of weed, didn't you?
No, not yet.
Oh, Richard, I seen a little bit of weed, but not like on low water. It was ridiculous. I've only cast mine out about 20 minutes ago, half hour. I'm going to wind it in a minute. I've left it out a bit long because like I said, we've only had about an hour's proper fishing, haven't we, Rich?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's been a bit of a disaster. It's just, you know, it's all the gales and everything we've had over the last couple of days. I think that's why the sea is like this. Because like it's only breezy down here, but the waves are massive.
Swells, isn't it?
Yeah, the swell, sorry. We're gonna have to be pushed right back, I think. But it's not so bad on these rocks here, because we're on these rocks off the beach, because we're up a bit higher, so the rods are pulling a little bit, but as long as we're holding bottom we might have a chance. But yeah, we spent most of the day just sat on our boxes chilling and everyone wondering what we were doing with our Christmas hats on. But we are trying, we're trying our best. We can't do any more. I'm going to wind that in a minute. I just put anchovy and squid on a dongle, just over 4 foot long dongle I done. But I'm going to buy some discs from Veals for the dongle. They're bait stops they are. Spooling in it, Rich, is it Spooligan, sorry. My mistake, Spooligan make them, but Veals sells them. And I'm going to try a few and stop the bait coming off the dongle. It's basically, it's like, because the dongle's like a hair rig, it's basically a hair stop. But it's a little disc it is, and it looks good to me, so I'm gonna send for a packet and see how we get on. I think they're gonna be a winner, to be honest with you. Because everybody's had the dongle come off now and again, haven't they, Rich?
Yeah,
while we've seen.
I've had it
happen once, but that's when I first moved in. But since then, I've watched videos and I've been putting the bait on a lot better, and I haven't, touch wood, I haven't had any come off, so hopefully it'll be good. We've got another hour to high water. We're hoping once it gets to high water, it might calm down a bit and give us half a chance. But I'm going to wind in a minute. I dread it because I think I've probably got a load of weed on it, but you never know. Richard said he didn't have, we only had a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, fine.
So we might be alright, but if the wave, what I'm hoping, if the waves are not, no, I can't see them shifting the weight because the line would have gone down tide, wouldn't it? The gripper, I think, have gone in and stayed in. So we have got half a chance, even if we do the last hour or two. Never know, we might catch something. But we'll keep trying, that's all we can do. And if we do get a fish, even if it's a small fish or a dogfish, we'll get back to you. See you later, guys.
Right, guys, we think Dad's had a bite. So hopefully he can get it in. Nothing got it? Worth checking though. It's hard filming in the dark, guys, but we'll try our best.
I can't believe how good that bite was,
It was a good bite, to be fair. It was going bang, 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 bang. There we go, guys. You never thought you'd see me actually be happy with a dogfish. That's actually made the day, to be fair, because of the day we've had hasn't been the best fishing, that's for sure. Been a bit of a disaster, but that's just fishing, guys, isn't it? At the end of the day, I didn't even know I had a bite. I just wound in then, and I got it basically halfway in, and I thought, oh, actually there's nothing on it, because there seemed to be something on it at first, until I dragged him all the way in. I realised I had a dogfish on. When I looked at it when it was coming in, I actually thought it was a tiny conger eel, but nevertheless, dogfish on. Happy days. Let's unhook him and chuck him back. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys.
Yeah, guys, nice whiting, look.
That's actually a good size whiting.
Yeah, it's a nice whiting. I'm down to one rod, like I said to you earlier. I haven't bothered with the other one. But I had a nice bite earlier and I didn't realise it was on the dongle, so I didn't wait long enough. It come in chewed up. So this time I had a bite, I left it a bit longer and I got a lovely whiting. So at least, you know, a fish is a fish. When you haven't, you know, been able to fish all day because of the weed, I'm well pleased with that. I'm well pleased with that. So anyway, I better get him back now. I don't want him dying.
That's a good size whiting as well.
Yeah, it's a nice size whiting there. There we are. We'll see you later, guys.
There we are, guys. So we've had a dogfish now and a whiting. So it hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've actually just put out a 2-hook loop rig, or as known as the Portsmouth rig. I've just slung one of them out. On the top hook I've got squid and sand eel, and the bottom hook I got anchovy and squid. Quite a fat chunky bait, the bottom one as well. So you never know, something might happen, hopefully. So I might be able to make a proper video out of this, when out of this Christmas special. I've had to take my Christmas hat off as well, because to be honest with you, it's getting a bit too cold. That's why I got my flotation suit on. So yeah, we're happy now. Now everything's sort of like panning out half decent. Like I said to you earlier, we didn't really stand much of a chance. Dad basically said we did. We sat in our boxes for many hours just watching the water. It's now gone high water as well. High water was probably about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, something like that. So I think it's given us half a chance at least to catch a couple of fish. Once it, next hour or so, I'm not sure, once it goes past high water, down here, if it picks up or it slows down, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. We haven't fished Ogmore enough to know. And when we have fished it, we fished off the rocks, especially in the summer for the smooth bones. That's our go-to really. If it was a smaller tide today, we would have been on the rocks. Because it was a big tide, we decided to fish off the beach and then just fish it back then to the pebble part of the beach. But I do recommend, if you're going to come down here, don't fish it on, say, like a 9-metre tide for Ogmore. Do try and get down here on a smaller tide. I'm not saying you won't catch, but the weed today was just atrocious. And Ogmore is known for really bad weed situations. I'm going to get my head torch back on now and have a look at them rod tips, because I'm hoping they're going like this. Hopefully. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. I went into Ronda Tackle to go and get some sand eel and some squid. And I got a couple of odds and ends as well. Yeah, I got a bite on that left hand rod by the look of it, I think. But there's no thinking about it, I know I have. Might be a dogfish, might be a whiting. Could be anything. I think I put sand eel and squid. Oh, decent bite. I'm going to hit that, guys. I'm going to check. I'll keep you rolling. I'll try and there we are, guys. I know it's not fishing the best, This one was caught on the loop rig, the Portsmouth rig, whatever you want to call it. Another victim.
Yeah guys, last cast before we go home. It's not what we wanted, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. One wriggly dogfish. We'll chuck him back and we're going home now for some nice tea and a cup of tea.
There we have it guys. I hope you enjoyed the Christmas special. We tried to make it as good as we can, but like obviously during the day it wasn't the best conditions, to be fair, but we done our bit. We tried, we caught some fish, dogfish and some whiting. The camera kept dying as like over the barge because the battery was cold. So I caught a few more dogfish. Dad caught another big dogfish, so we haven't saved it. We did catch some more fish afterwards, but it was only dogfish. Yeah. But you know, it did save a blank, I suppose.
But the weed, like I said to you earlier, the weed did make it unfishable. It was ridiculous. Like I said, we started off with 2 rods, we went down to 1 rod, and then we packed in the 2 rods, and we waited 3-4 hours, cast out 1 rod. It was still not as bad, but it was still quite bad. It wasn't really fishable. We might have, all day, we might have got 2 hours of fishing in, coming up to high water when the weeds stopped, but then the swells were ridiculous. We were just about holding bottom, but like Richard said, we had a white and some dogfish. We tried our best, didn't we, Rich?
Yeah.
So it's, you know.
And to be fair, we know for a fact we made a couple of rookie mistakes. Coming onto the beach for a start, we shouldn't have come to this part, to be fair. We should have found somewhere else. But you live and learn. At the end of the day, we're still learning. So it basically means you guys don't have to do it. So if you're ever going to come down Ogmore
on a big tide,
don't fish the beach part.
No. The rocks would have been too dangerous.
The rocks would have been too dangerous as well. Yeah. So basically the moral of the story is don't come down Ogmore on a bigger tide.
It's big tides. The small tides, 7 meters and that.
Yeah, you're fine on them.
You're fine, but on the bigger tides, I won't be coming back here on the bigger tides.
Unless you know what you're doing.
But then like, again, it was...
But even saying that, even someone who knows what they're doing,
yeah, it was
he probably wouldn't have come down here today anyway.
Because we met a bloke today, and when he seen them swells, he said he comes down here regular. He was down practicing his casting. He said, looking at them swells, I was coming here tomorrow on this beach. He said, I won't be coming, I'll be going somewhere else. So, there we are, even somebody that fishes regular. Because he likes it on that little beach there, but he said, when he seen them swells, he said, I'll go somewhere else tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll find another venue. So, there we are. So we stuck it out.
So we hope you've enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
If you have, don't forget guys, give us a subscribe. It's Christmas time, so let's try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, hopefully. Yeah. So we'll see you all soon guys.
Yeah.
Team Shepherd,
have a nice
Merry Christmas
yeah.
and a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Ta guys.
Take care guys.